popcorn bhindi. Now, I have been so excited to share this recipe with you for so long because I filmed it a little while ago and it's one that's been on my list for ages to share, and I just love it, but not only because bhindi is just one of my favorite vegetables personally, but because it's such a nice way of preparing something that so often many people don't like and enjoy. In this recipe, we are going to embrace that stickiness. We're going to embrace the kind of chikanu nature of the bhindi, and I know that that sounds completely bizarre and something that we want to avoid always when we're cooking with okra, but this is a game changer. Now stay with me on this one because it seems kind of counterintuitive, right? We want this to be crispy, not sticky. But what we're going to do today is create a kind of vegan style buttermilk that we're going to soak our bhindi in, and the natural kind of stickiness and ooziness from those okra is going to seep out of there and kind of extrude from the surface so that our buttermilk mixture becomes viscous and thick, and that's that viscousness that's going to help our breadcrumb coating that's mixed with a little bit of coconut in this case, and it's going to adhere to the outside of that bhindi and therefore make it into like a kind of bite-sized little popcorn nugget.
Tap the link in the description box for a full list of ingredients you need to make this recipe. In a bowl, whisk up some vegan mayo and oat milk. You can use any milk of your choice. Season with some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, some ground turmeric, and lots of chili flakes. Whisk it all up. In a separate bowl or tray, combine panko breadcrumbs and unsweetened desiccated coconut. I'm using panko breadcrumbs for extra crispiness, but you can just as easily use any breadcrumbs of your choice. Coconut adds a delicious flavour to this. To prepare the bhindi, also known as okra, first wash and dry them. Cut off the stems and then slice them into 3 centimeter rings. It's important to dry them thoroughly using a clean tea towel to stop them from sticking as you slice. Add the okra to the wet milk mixture and then fold everything together. Leave it for about 15 minutes. It will become thick and sticky. But don't panic. This is a good thing, and it's what's going to make sure the breadcrumbs stick without having to use any eggs at all. Magic. Lift the sticky okra out of the wet mix and then toss each ring in the dry breadcrumb mixture. Try to coat each piece as evenly as you can. Once all of the okra rings are covered, briefly dip each one in the remaining wet mixture once more. And then toss them in the dry mixture again to form a double layer. So admittedly, this can get very messy very quickly, so be sure to use one hand for the wet mixture and another for the dry coating. Once you've coated all of the okra pieces, refrigerate them for about 30 minutes. To deep fry the popcorn bhindi, heat around 8 to 10 centimeters of oil in a pan. I'm using vegetable oil. The temperature should register 160 degrees Celsius, that's 320 degrees Fahrenheit on a cooking thermometer. Deep fry the popcorn bhindi in small batches. It will take around 4 to 5 minutes per batch. Try not to overcrowd the pan. We want them to be crispy on the outside and coat all the way through. Once once they turn a beautiful golden brown colour, drain the popcorn bhindi on a plate lined with absorbent kitchen paper. You can also bake these in a preheated oven at the same temperature for around 30 to 35 minutes. Arrange them in a single layer on a large baking tray and be sure to spray them liberally with oil beforehand, otherwise they'll be super dry and not fun to eat. Serve the popcorn bhindi hot with my Atomic vegan mayo. It's just vegan mayo mixed with my red chili chutney. I'll link to a video for that chutney here and in the full recipe on my website. And there you have it. Crispy spiced nuggets of okra, also known as bhindi, served with an Atomic vegan mayo. Put the natural stickiness of okra to work by creating a glue for crunchy panko breadcrumbs and coconut. So addictive. Don't forget to subscribe for more Indian comfort food recipes.